Hello, welcome everyone. I welcome you to my YouTube channel. My name is Edward Amwaku, and in this channel, what we do is we provide and teach graphic design tips and also give you graphic design tutorials on how, especially with Photoshop. Okay, so you're welcome, and please, in this tutorial in today's tutorial we are going to learn how to design a social media flyer like this is a party flyer that has to do with kids. Okay, so kids party and donation, kids party and donation, which is for an foundation that I did for a friend. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to design this beautiful flyer. All right. Good. So don't forget that I will leave a link to go and download all these materials. I got them from Google. Okay, Google. So just go to Google and then you type maybe party with kids. These um these pictures are going to come. Okay, but anyways, I will give you the link. Okay, to go and have this materials. Okay, so without wasting my time, let's start. All right, guys. So the very first thing that we need to do as a graphic designer for this particular flyer is to know how to go about it. Okay, so let me give you a tips on how I got about this whole idea. I sat down and realized that when it comes to kids party and then donation, anything that has to do with kids, mostly the backgrounds and the colors that they use are very colorful. And then moreover, we are also in Christmas season. So the colors has to be something like a Christmas colors like green, red, and then also black and what have you. And looking at the pictures from these flyers, so you can see the colors alone tells you that the colors alone tell you what colors you should go about. Okay, so either you pick a color from um this kit. Okay, you can see that there is it looks like a purple. Okay, so which has to do with the thing that I have. Okay, it matches. Okay, so first thing that I will go is to open a new document. Okay, so go to file here, come to new, and then we are using social media or any other size that you want. Okay, but I'm using social media, so I will name this as kids. Okay, kids flyer or kids party. Let me put it this way, kids party, and then I'll click on OK. I'll try to bring in my rulers or set in my rulers right. Okay, that's the first thing. Sorry, bring in my rulers. That's the most important thing as a graphic designer. Okay, all right, so I think this is okay. Let me bring this one to somewhere here. I think this is okay for me. And then I'll go to my resources, bring in this particular background. I got this background from freepick.com. I will leave a link into the description to go and have this done. So when you go to the site, just go to www.freepick.com and then you go to photos and you search for the background. Okay, so I'll position it somewhere here. Okay, not all that far, but I think something like this should be fine. Okay, and then you see that the color of this image that I brought to the background doesn't match. So you see that the background, the image has gradient color which is different from the background. Okay, which is the paper itself. Okay, white. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to rasterize this image that I brought on the elements and then go in for my gradient tool. Okay, so I will rasterize it, go in for my gradient tool, or you can better still you can use the eraser tool, but I want to use the gradient tool. Okay, now with the gradient tool, I'm going to go for the first one. Make sure that with the gradient tool you go in for this transparent one. Okay, this one, the transparent one. All right, okay, good. And then what you are going to do is to make sure that your foreground color too is white. Okay, the foreground color, make sure that it is white. Then we are going to just play along with it until you get. Have you seen that the white or the black that we saw here, the black has is missing? Okay, so we are blending the white background of the paper, which is the main document, to that of the element. Okay, so we could see that everything has matched up. Okay, so I think this is perfectly okay. Then the second thing is to draw in my rectangle where I'll put in my information. Okay, like the contacts for sponsorship. Okay, then I'll go in, change the fill color to this particular color. If you want to know the color code too, you would know. Okay, BD004A, BD004A. All right, good. Let me bring it something like this. I think this is fine. Okay, so the next thing that we'll do again is to draw in our ellipse or the circle. Okay, good. So what we do next is, let's draw our circle. Okay, so go in for your ellipse tool. Okay, and then you draw your circle, something like this should be fine. All right, then I'm going in for this stroke, but I want to know if my ellipse is right, so I'll go in for any of these colors. Okay, and then go for the stroke color here. You can see that it is red, which is cancelled. Pick the color white, and then we are going to set it to or you can I want it to be 15. Okay, all right, something like this is okay for me, or let me reduce it. All right, then I'm going to copy this again. All right, now come to my layer side. I want this rectangle to come down. All right, then reduce this. Okay, so take a look at this particular one. Okay, good. So we are going to arrange it, so that means that this one has to come on top. All right, let me reduce it small, and then let me reduce this one too as well. Now let me go in and increase the stroke. Okay, the stroke has to be something like 15. Okay, or better you can leave it to 20. Going for this one too, let's pick something like 12 or 14 is okay. And then the next one is another stroke. Let's pick this one, copy it, bring it here, but this one will come down to all of them. Let me position it here. I think the arrangement is fine for me. Okay, so what is left for us to do is to bring in our pictures. Okay, the images. All right, so let's bring in the images, and then we are good to go. Okay, so click on this particular one, go into your resources. We are bringing in this image. Okay, make sure that you select the ellipse. Okay, then you bring it here, make sure that you fill it, double click it, come to your layer side over here, and then you create clipping marks. Very good. Come here to go to your resources. You are bringing in this one. Okay, then reduce it, double click it, and create clipping marks. Okay, let me reduce, it's too big. I think this is fine. Let's go to the last one. Let me see this. Let me reduce this. Let me reduce this. Okay, I want them to show. Okay, this is okay for me. Let me position it well. Okay, okay, let me bring it back a little bit. Let's play along with it. This is fine. And then the last one is to bring in this, bring it on top, reduce it, bring it on top, and create clipping mask. Perfect. So this is my images. So the next thing that we are going to do is to bring in the text. Okay, let's bring in the text, and then we are good to go. Okay, all right guys, so our text, so what we'll do is that let's group the images and then the shapes that we created the clip mask. Let's group them and then name them as images. Okay, let's name them as images. So if you have been following me a lot, I love grouping my work. Okay, then let's go to our resources. Let's bring in the logo. I mean, any logo at all. It does not necessarily mean going in for my logo. Okay, so if um, the NGO or the foundation that you are doing for them, if they have a logo, you can use it. You could see that my logo, although the background of the logo, um, it matches with that of what is there, but better still, I can rasterize it, go in for my magic wood tool. Okay, select it or go for magic wood tool, click on any part and then delete. Okay, good, so that my yes, my logo, let me enlarge the logo so that people will know that it is from this particular foundation. Okay, good, great. So what we'll do next is to bring in our text. Okay, so bringing in the text, let me go in for the text tool. All right, now I'm going to use poppins. Okay, for this particular work, I'm going to use poppins. I'm going to use black color. Okay, so if you look, I'm going to write in the date, the time, and then the venue. Okay, the date, the time, and then the venue. Okay, so I'm going in for bold. Okay, and then let's start to write something. So this is the date. So the date is let me check. The date is 11th January. 11th January. Okay, January 2023. Then the time is 10 o'clock a.m. And then the venue is Damabodo. There is a place which is in Elmina here. Okay. Then I'm going to you can see that I changed all of this to black. Okay, because I wanted it to stand out. Okay, so let me change them to black. Okay, good. Just take your time and change it to black. All right. Okay, I like it this way. Then I can select this and then change from bold to extra bold. Okay, this is what I really like. Change it to extra bold. Let's select this. Change it to extra bold. Okay, then I'm going to bring it here. Okay, something like this should be fine for me. Okay, good. Then I'm going to copy this, bring it here. Okay, and this is going to be my kit party and donation. Kit party and donation. Okay, so take a look at kit party and donation. Kit party and donation. So let me bring it here. Kit party and donation. So let me increase the font. Now there is this particular font that I used um, for the second one. Okay, it's called the font is called. You can use this particular font. Okay, or the name of this font. Okay, it's called Ice Creamy. Okay, Ice Creamy. That's the name of the font that I use. I will give you the link. Okay, Ice Creamy. So here is the link. Okay, Ice Creamy. Let me increase it small. All right. No, I don't need all of these. Okay, so you can just be along with it, but I don't need any of this. Okay, let me reduce it small. Okay, then let me I want the spacing between the kids party and that of the donation is too huge. So come to the AA here, and then just let them go up. It's too huge. All right, then let me position them here. Okay, then let me bring in the shift. I'm trying to position the, yes, so that the kids party will be a big bold. Okay, so I think something like this is fine. So you could see that the color of the kids party, I think I like it this way. Then the next thing that we'll do is to draw in a rectangle here. Okay, let me draw a rectangle here. All right. Okay, and then once the property pop up, I don't need the straight edge. I want something like a curvy. Okay, so 10 is okay for me. Have you seen it something like a curvy? Or it better, so you can pick 12. Okay, then I will reduce the opacity. Okay, I will reduce the opacity small, something like this. I think it's not bad. Then I will copy this, bring it on top. Then I will write, um, it's a give back to society. It's a give, it's a give back to society. Society new year. Okay, all right. So let me shift it back and let the give back come. Okay, yes, I think something like this is okay. Okay, let me take my time to do this very well. All right, I want everything. Yes, I think this is okay for me. Then I will change the to regular. All right, change the color to white. Okay, and then what I will do next is to, I don't need the regular, I need italic, something like this, which is okay for me. Okay, then the one more thing that we need to do is to, there is this thing effect that I did. I will select this rectangle. I want to change the color of um this particular font. Okay, so I will draw a rectangular shape on it. Okay, which is like this, and then I will go here, create clipping mask. Okay, which is more or less like I am trying to change the color of of the kit party. Then I'll go in for my opacity, reduce the opacity, try to play along with the opacity until I get the color that I want. Okay, so I think something like this is okay for me. All right, good, absolutely very good. So I love it this way. All right, I love it. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, there is left with one more thing that we have to do. Then let's do that. Then we end our lesson. Okay, so please, if you found this channel very useful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Okay, all right, let's move on. So one more thing that we need to do is to write in our numbers or the number for sponsorship. Okay, so let me position it here. Go in, copy this, then bring it here, double click, and then write for sponsor. Let me take my time. So for sponsorship, so you have to call this number. Okay, so you have to call. So I'm putting in my number there, 0545201674. Then 0256782695. Okay, all right. Then I'll position it here. It is not showing because the color, okay, because of the color. So I will change the color to white so that you have a look at it. Okay, then position it at the center. Change it from extra bold to bold. Okay, and make sure that it is at the center. So one more thing that we'll do is to bring in the there is this Christmas this thing that I want us to just bring it because it's kids. Probably we are going to share something to them. Let me bring it here, something like this. All right, it's too big, so let me reduce it. Bring it here. Okay, absolutely beautiful. Thank you. This is okay for me. All right. Okay, something like this should be fine. Okay, then again you can leave it like this. Okay, think you don't need to fill up the whole space. Okay, just leave some space around. Okay, good. So this is the end of our video. Very simple flyer, very simple, and it's beautiful too. Okay, so please, if you find this channel very useful, as I said, don't forget to like, comment, and then subscribe. Please keep the subscribing coming. Okay, when you subscribe, it motivates me to do more tutorial videos during this Xmas. I have not forgotten all those are asking for Christmas promotion for businesses. All right, I'm working on them, so very soon I will drop the tutorial. Okay, but try your hands on this for your church or maybe for your foundation if you are a graphic designer. Okay, so when you are done, you save your work. Okay, control alternate S, control alternate and S, then you save the work. Make sure, let's save it here. Okay, let's save it. Already we named it. All right, we named it as Kate Party. Okay, so let's save it. Let's save it onto our where our work resources. Where is it? Yes, let's save it here so that we will have a look at it. And let me delete this one. Let me close it. Okay, and then let's go in for, yes, let's double click to show. All right, so let's wait for it. So please, I will leave a link for you to go and download the font. Okay, the font, as I said, is very nice. Okay, it's very nice. This one, it doesn't, because it's for kids. I mean, it's supposed to be bright and colorful. Okay, it's supposed to be bright and colorful. Okay, it's supposed to be bright and colorful. Okay, very beautiful. Where is it? Let me make sure that I group everything carefully. Let me pick, let me group this. Okay, at the center. All right. Okay, let me see. Very beautiful. Have you seen it? It looks so beautiful and nice. Okay, so try your hand for maybe your church or maybe any foundation that you are in. Okay, let me save this again because we did a correction. That is why I am saving. All right, yes, good. And make sure that it is on 12. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. Me, I like it. I like what I'm seeing. All right, good. This is beautiful. So please, if you find this channel very useful, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Okay, subscribe. It's very important. So let me see you in our next video. Bye.